Hey, what is up guys, your boy Gus here back again with another video. Today, I'm gonna review Mac Miller's new album, Circles. Today is January 17, 2020. It has been a little bit over a year since the passing of Mac Miller. Before getting into this video, I do want to say that this video will not be like my other videos where I have a lot of energy or I'm making a lot of jokes and stuff like that. No, I kind of wanted, I don't know, I kind of wanted to review this album because I have incredibly positive opinions of this album in respect to Mac Miller, and just because of the tone of this album, I'm not going to go all that, and this is going to be a fairly short video. To begin with, supposedly this album, Circles, was supposed to be a continuation, according to Mac Miller's producer, I believe. According to him, it is a continuation to what was Swimming. That was his plan. Swimming was a little bit more on just the more expressive side, on the more hip-hop type side of his, where he rapped more. This is a lot more chill. This is not a lot of rap. This is not what you would expect really out of Mac Miller. This is a lo-fi influence, sometimes electronic and even folk type music in here as the instrumentals. Most of the time, you hear Mac Miller's voice is melancholic, just him singing or doing vocals in the back. He doesn't really rap. I think it's only like in 3 songs that he actually raps, which is not a bad thing, honestly. It's sad to know that he sadly passed away and we can't get anything more, but honestly, I'm happy with this. I'm incredibly happy with how this album turned out. A lot of the songs, you can just feel emotion coming out of him in a way. Like, personally, I wasn't really a fan of Mac Miller like that until, well, I mean, I was never really a fan, but I listened to Swimming. I really enjoyed that album, and I listened to some of his previous projects, but some of them, not all of them. Well, I mean, I did listen to the projects, but I never really listened to every single song that came out of every album that he had, and I kind of got used to his sound. I'm really glad this wasn't a cash grab. For example, I'm sorry, no offense to any X fans in here. For example, both of the albums that X's label and family decided to release after his death, that was a situation where that was just milking of the artist. XXXTENTACIon had incredible potential even before he passed away. He was incredibly young, and sadly, before he passed away, he didn't really have good material to work with, but yet the label wanted to milk him out before they just let him actually rest in peace, and that was... I hate that even to this day. They had a fucking museum made because of him, or they had the BMW where he died in, the Jordans he was wearing when he died. I think that's atrocious and just terrible and inhumane. And I thought this was gonna be like that. This is not the case. It's been a while since Mac Miller passed, and according to sources I've read, like even on Apple Music, the editors shit that they put in every album, they even said this is more like a family choice, that they wanted to perfect the album with the material they had, but because Mac Miller had a vision for this project, he actually wanted to put this project through, and that was his plans for this to be a second part to Swimming. And his producer, just with the things he had, he made an incredible sound. I just really enjoyed this, through the instrumentals to just the vocals Mac Miller had. A lot of times he would just be vocalizing in the background, and that was completely fine. It sounds beautiful. This album is actually beautiful. This is the right way to actually make an album, not to milk an artist, but to actually put them on a pedestal and be like, this is how great Mac Miller was, and this is our goodbyes. I don't know. I think there was no better way to do it. In conclusion, I give this album an 8 out of 10. I tend to not be extremely... If I ever do these in the future, I do want to say that I'm not extremely strict or very hard on ratings. I really think this is an incredible album. In case you didn't know, I'm making a vinyl collection on my walls. I haven't hanging on my walls yet, but I do have a collection for just albums I've liked so far, and I'm most likely picking this one up just because I really enjoyed this album. I'm not much for lo-fi, chill type of music, but this for sure was... Well, it was an incredible experience, honestly. Alright, guys. That's the end of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I know it's different to what I'm used to or what you guys are used to. I usually make jokes. I usually just goof around. There's a lot of editing in my videos. This isn't the case. I wanted to do it in respect for Mac Miller, and just because this is more of a serious situation. But if you guys do enjoy me doing music reviews, album reviews, or whatever, let me know. And if I do get enough support for this, I will keep making videos for just albums that come out, or for requests or anything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new here to the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of January. It'd be incredible if we actually make it there. It's small compared to YouTubers that have millions of subscribers, but It'd mean a lot. Do leave a like on this video. It does help a lot. It's been your boy Goose. Así lo compa Goose. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.